welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play, or usually play D&D with a bunch of my friends who have nothing better to do on a Tuesday evening. As you might notice today, we're in a slightly different setting, as some of us had to get tested for COVID, playing it safe and staying at home. Therefore, we're doing a little bit differently today. Maybe you, Naruk, can tell us what we're doing today?
Yeah, since we're still here and we'd have nothing better to do on Tuesday afternoon, it was my suggestion to try and get to know the characters a bit better, since they've been traveling for quite some time, and we haven't necessarily had all the small talk that a group normally would in a month of just walking about. So see if we could just ask some questions to the different characters and see if we could get just a little bit better acquainted, since we can't play as we normally would. So yeah.
That regard, you found a list with questions.
Mother
of all character
on Google.
questions.
Yeah.
Mother
I
of
don't
what?
know how I don't know how good it is, but after 10 seconds in Google, that's what I found. I think it is.
Did everyone get it on their
intrigued.
messengers?
Yes.
If you guys are still sold Kaelin's money.
We can start with the first one, just go around the table, the virtual table. This one is give a 2 or 3 description of yourself. Start with Benjamin.
Can someone lead by example and do it first? Because I'm not good at this kind of stuff. So
Wait, isn't that the? Can't we just use the same words as we used in the video? Like,
yeah, obviously we can. Okay, I would call him 3-word description. I mean, a little brooding, but I know he is brooding a lot though. Brooding.
It's also interesting to think about if your description has changed over the last 2 months.
Yeah, a little bit. I would like to say when things are going good, he would be a little bit of a jokester, like try to live a little, because things happens all the time. And last word, maybe I would call him loyal. Still to the party. So brooding, loyal, and what was the second again?
Jokestory.
Yeah, jokestery, like living life, trying to live.
And then we have Naruk.
Your sound? No sound.
Your sound.
Still okay. So now the thing button works on my thingy. Okay. I would describe Naruk as, I don't remember what I said in the video, so I can compare to that. But like happy-go-lucky, usually, but uncertain in herself and in the world, probably, and a bit lonely.
Magdalene, how are you feeling about yourself?
Well, I guess some people call me overconfident, but I would just call myself confident because I know what I have the potential of doing. So
sounds a lot like Magdalene.
But I would always be loyal to the project and to my family and friends.
So if someone around you suddenly had a necklace with a curse on it and you had a way to get rid of that, you would help your friend?
Of course, but I know that my friend wouldn't return the favor.
Interesting. Naturally bringing us to Kaelin. Give a 2 or 3 word description of Kaelin.
Well, Kaelin, he is hardy. That means he is like overestimating his strengths and more than often, and I guess he's quick to judge and quick at making like decisions, and and he's a dick.
It's a
Not
dick.
very empathetic.
Could have
Yeah.
started
I love
with that.
the symbolism with the end above your head. So fitting. X, you just came on live or video,
You're
no
muted.
audio.
We go?
There we go.
Now it's good.
Yeah, I was kind of struggling. What are we doing? Well,
Questions, questionnaires. And so the question is, give a 2 or 3 word description of yourself. Or in this instance, X.
yeah. Well, this tries to be good, at least to those who are good to him, and doesn't really like the bigger or stronger stepping on the smaller.
Microphone's cutting out.
Yeah, I'm talking lower and lower because I think he might be also very diligent or into his martial arts and wants to always become better and stronger. And yeah.
And only has one
That's
arm.
Yeah.
Important.
Mm.
As important as Kalen's 22 years.
Why do you keep mentioning that all the time?
I just love it. It shows how different we are compared to the other characters.
Caitlin's defining feature.
Yep.
I'm not different.
Taylor's the funny feature.
I'm not different. I'm just more experienced.
Tara.
Yeah. Well, she's smart and skilled at most things, or excels at most things. But she's also kind of lazy and don't like to be in the spotlight, so she prefers other people to do everything or most things, and tries to keep in the back.
Sounds good. Sounds like you all are starting to know your characters more. I also want to say that anyone in the chat, if you have any questions for the characters, players, or me, just let us know and we'll answer them immediately for once. And we just keep going with this unless you guys have something particular you want to say or do.
I like this. Nice.
Nice. It's a lot calmer than usual, a lot less
Yep.
stakes.
Yeah.
Even though I was looking forward to the stakes.
Yeah, me too.
They're going to come.
Just need to throw an army of orcs or something at you now after you see this batch of orcs.
We're just gonna get them in a hallway and have Naru cast spike growth, so no problem.
Suddenly you have flying orcs.
Yeah. I said
Don't
that
give him
on
ideas.
I did
Don't
say that on the
give him
podcast.
ideas.
Question: can orcs fly in darkness?
Yes.
Hmm.
No, but I said on the podcast yesterday that I would give every NPC a flight potion now, just to make
Well, you
sure.
could give us some spellcasters who know the spell, so problem solved.
Yeah. So
It will happen.
start from the middle this time. Galadhmir, since you left, do you have any nicknames, street names, titles on the plume?
I don't need them. Velgalens does everything. They know the supremacy when they hear my name.
How about you, Naruk? Any nicknames?
I don't think so. I'm quickly opening my notes to see if I've put something in there that I can't remember.
I have one for you. I have one for you.
Okay. I have a
The-
suggestion, but what it would be. But yeah, I'm interested to hear it.
The rook.
Mm,
Rook. The rook.
that's yeah.
Or
I
just
see
rook.
it, but I don't think it fits with her. So I think like if I had to think of something, it would probably like Nookie or something like that.
I like it.
Look, it's cute, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Hicks?
I do have a nickname at home, or I just recently received one just before I left. So back was Balte, I think. We don't need to get in on what it means or anything, but if you're here, you might hear it if we ever go home to my town.
Grissa? FG?
And
Grissa,
you
was
know,
it?
Gris.
The pig?
Gris, yes. So FG and Gris.
And who gave
Very
you
easy.
the FG nickname?
That was you. That was like really gangster. And
Yeah.
he's not gangster at all.
So, Tara, do
FG
you have any
LK.
nicknames?
No, not really.
T-Pain?
T-Pain, no, that's a good one.
Everyone has to have a rap nickname.
Yeah.
It seems like.
She's just Smash.
Sneesh.
Here.
Yeah, but that's a nickname for the hammer, not for the
Mhm.
wielder.
How about you, Kalen?
Oh well, Kalen probably has many nicknames
Hail.
because he's 222 years old and has lived a long life, but none that stuck. I guess like those that are closer to him, they would call him like just K. Just more like an abbreviation than a nickname. Or, yeah.
A little bit funny thing. One in the chat on Twitch says that Nuki is synonymous with the horizontal tango. Oh yeah, okay. I got it now. I got it now.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
had to say it out loud.
Her tiefling background is like the prostitute line, so who knows? Probably fits, but maybe not.
No, I don't think it fits, to be honest.
It would be a stretch.
Around here, so looking at once. So, on the same note, Ellen, what is your full birth name?
Full
And
birth name.
remember, you guys don't have to share anything the other character would.
I mean, there's no more to it than the name that keeps showing up on my sheet and on the stream. Kalen Elmira. Yeah.
Helgalin?
I'm Radgalin Alvalor.
Eric?
I think it's Lythar. It means when I checked D&D things online, it said that meant wolf lover or something like that in Elvish.
Nice.
So yeah, very descriptive.
Tara? Have a full name to share?
It's Tara Craigpike. I think it's in the overlay too, though.
All into the Kirkpikes.
Mhm.
How about you, Hicks? Do you have more of a name?
X is it?
Grissa?
Nope.
Full name already?
Yeah, that's my full name. I don't have a last name.
You're so pretentious you use your entire name all the time.
Or maybe I can be Tervolion's son or something.
If you want to.
I don't know. I don't know.
We are all at the beginning of our career, so we will add to our names.
That's true.
That. Dick, but ours truly. Grissa?
Like imagine Tara Dragon Slayer Craigpike.
Yeah,
Yes.
that just makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna skip a few of these questions because citizenship status doesn't. I don't think anyone cares.
No.
What is your most obvious blessing or strength? X again.
Blessing.
Well, dexterity, I guess. I'm fast. Small and fast.
Boy, make edge face
Edgy Mac, what? Mac edgy face.
from the chat. How about you, Naruk? Your most obvious blessing or strength?
I think her blessing would be her relationship with Fen, which we haven't delved too much into. I think you just know that there is one. And I think her biggest strength is hope or faith that things will work itself out.
I guess so. How about you?
I would say determination and will.
Velgadin.
My magic power, of course. It's been my companion all my life. Since childhood, I've been influenced by it.
Sarah?
I mean, which is kind of blessed all over, pretty much.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Not many weaknesses over here, but yeah, she's strong and sturdy though, and smart and sexy and
I believe your most obvious blessing might be either your armor or your warhammer. At this
yeah.
point, they're very obvious.
Hmm.
Smash.
Man.
Years.
Ellen.
Strengths. Well, I mean, Kalen's strengths are that he doesn't have any weaknesses.
That's a lie.
Spoken like Ellen. Spoken like
That
Ellen.
makes the next question interesting.
Your,
I saw you vomit in the back alley.
Naruk,
Hmm?
what's your most obvious blessing or strength?
I think I already answered, but I can
Did you?
answer again.
That is true.
Yeah.
Too many people. Anyway, you can answer the next question. What do you perceive as your greatest?
Well, what does she perceive as her greatest strength? Mm.
What is and what do you perceive? So Kalen basically answered the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There is none.
One is from outside, maybe. I think the first thing I answered was probably from the outside perspective. From the inside, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she would answer that question at all. To be frank.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Kalen knew that question was coming, so I answered in advance.
I guess you can read the chat if you want to.
Yeah, okay. So when we got asked about strength, old over wrote that Figrissa's strength, the finest ass in this plane. That's what Figurissa is saying. The finest ass in this plane. Oh, it's not my ass. I just have it in my backpack. Like Warlock, evil, cut it off. No? Anyone? No?
Oop.
Okay.
Oh, but it's one of those bad jokes again. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They're starting again.
So Velgadin, would your answer be the same or
Yes, basically.
what I thought?
Yeah.
What question are we on now?
What
The
do
weakness?
you perceive? No, the first question was what is your most obvious blessing or strength? This one is what do you perceive as weakness? Strength.
Oh, so we jumped one. Okay.
No, they were the
Yeah.
There are two of each. So there's one is what is your best thing, and then there's what do you perceive.
I would
I think
say
one
my
is from
perception is
the fear
reality. So
One is probably from the player's perspective, and then the other is from the character's perspective, and sometimes those might differ.
We can just ask if
This is
anyone.
Galadhmir answering. It's not Camilla. She's not answering any questions today.
Yeah.
Noted.
Hicks, do you have any comments on that one?
No, I'm fairly confident in my combat abilities.
Sarah?
She is probably she's not that great at seeing the strength in herself, but maybe more seeing the strength in others.
Even though she is the most obvious strongest, she's proud of herself.
I don't know.
Aelin?
What is the question?
Do you have a different answer for this one?
Didn't I already answer it? Like this
Answer
one?
most obvious.
Yeah, but now from Kaelin's perspective is that I mean obviously he would never show weakness and is confident about everything he does. Never doubts himself.
You should. Anyway, do we do weakness? We can just do in character and not player.
I haven't answered that one.
I care about
I'm
Yeah, you
having
don't
left
have any
out.
strengths. You don't have any strengths, so we can skip you.
I would say my weakness is that, as he perceives, is being split between giving in or resisting.
Okay.
That's it.
So let's just do only characters' perspectives. What do you start with Aelin?
There is none. I guess he's greedy. So
Are you aware of it, or
um
like would he perceive that as a weakness for himself?
yeah, I guess that could be like the only weakness, but he would like never open up about it, like talk about it, because he doesn't want to show. He's too proud to show weakness.
We'll
So,
see.
yeah.
We'll see. How about you, Hicks?
It's probably the talking to people and stuff. It's not so good with words, and usually expects people to just see him as a stupid goblin anyways and won't listen to him. So
Okay.
that's it.
Tara?
Well, she is kind of wasting her potential, has been doing for years, and that's what she's now trying to do something about. Trying to prove herself, get out there, and now she also would like to help the others of the team, help them forward, because now they have helped her a lot with Sun, and she's gotten all the stuff, and she's kind of feeling a little selfish right now. So, yeah.
Yeah. Helgelin?
I would say flaw is not even something we think about in the Alvalor family. But I would say the big weakness I could have against foes would be my love for my family. If they were to threaten them, I don't know what I would do. My power might be not under control anymore.
Yeah. That's bleak. Naruk?
Difficult question. I think at least right now where we are, Probably feeling weak or feeling needy and uncertain about that. Like just generally her feelings is probably what she perceives as her biggest weakness, being weak.
Emotionally weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Larissa,
Yes, what I perceive as my weakness, or
Yes.
what the character thinks, or like in character.
yeah.
I would say a little bit reckless, doesn't think through every action and consequence. He doesn't go very well with that. And
Like putting fire to a forest.
for example, or screaming out the orcs before we were ready because of the prisoners there, the weak being pushed on by, bad people. So I would say that would be what he perceives right now.
Cool. The next questions on the list are physical traits. So these are going to be a lot faster. And I'll just keep it in the same order to keep it easy. So we're going to
We
start.
already have the pictures.
For those of you who are watching the stream, you see the order I'm going to ask you in. Because everyone is seeing the same thing as I am on the actual stream.
Maybe I should pull up the stream.
And you'll always be ready. We're always starting with Fergrissa and ending on Tara. So Fergrissa, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Naruk,
19.
Raglan,
I don't remember. I have to check.
Hix, do you remember?
I am 25.
17.
Calum,
What was the question? Age?
how old? Yeah.
Yeah, 122.
Tara,
Like early mid 30s.
see. Fergrissa, what's your gender?
Male.
Naruk, Raglan,
There
Yeah.
it is.
Tara, no, Hix,
Male.
Calum,
Male.
Tara.
Female.
You know that one about Hicks? That's
Yeah.
the most difficult one. It's always, yeah, look at her and hey, it's a he. Everyone.
Okay, and we're doing what is your species race? Fergrissa,
Half elf.
Naruk,
Tiefling.
Raglan,
Half-elf.
Hix,
Gadlin.
Calum,
Elf.
Tara,
Eldwall.
Let's see, how tall are you, Fergrissa?
169.
Naruk,
I'm
Wait,
DPing 5 feet
I-
something, I think. 5'6", I believe.
Yeah, I have to do the conversion.
Raglan. I see your eyes are open wide.
Feet.
What?
I don't have. Yeah. 5.5 feet.
0.5 feet. Hix,
Just above 3 feet.
Calum.
Helen is actually just 160. So
That's the smallest elf I've ever heard of. Tara,
yeah, but I did the calculation. So
Probably 4'2", 4'3".
Then Nurk is actually taller than Kaelin.
Wait a little minute here. So what you guys are saying that Fergrissa is the tallest one?
yeah. At 160. How tall were you?
169 centimeters. Maybe Relglin is tall. 1 feet is not 25, or is it 30 centimeters?
I've written that Nurk as 165 centimeters. So
We're a very small group.
we're quite short.
Whoa, for the
Average
first
is
time,
like-
I'm the tallest one. Goals.
Maybe we should call ourselves the Six Dwarfs or something.
Shorties. I always envisioned Kaelin to be, at least considerably taller than Naruk.
I mean, he has a big personality, so that
True.
maybe
That makes up for it, yeah.
makes up for it. Yeah.
So, things are being revealed. Surprises are being tossed. 3 feet is close to 90 centimeters.
5.5
Galadhmir is
is
small.
1.67 meters.
Kaelin's weakness. Naruk wanna have a serious talk with me.
Yeah, I laughed at that one.
Fergusa, I identify as a fire elemental. Other, that's not a gender. Fergusa, I don't understand the question.
Did someone leave?
Yeah, we lost Naruk.
Yeah,
Oh, she booked
Ah.
out.
probably our computer
Oi.
burning.
But a good boy joined the stream.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Bob.
it's Bob.
Up.
Anyway, let's say we just skip weight and bone structure. Do
Never ask a
anyone,
woman how much she weighs.
instead of going around, do anyone have interesting skin colors?
Naturally pale.
How about you, Hicks?
Green?
And then the one with interesting skin color is just about to join us again.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Like a
Yeah.
nice olive green?
Olive green. Just gonna
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but we heard some kind of slamming in the background. What's that?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any slamming.
You're back to the vacuum cleaner sound.
Oh.
Yeah, everything died. I'll see what I can figure out.
Yeah. Okay. Waiting for her to get with her skin color. What is her color again? Purple?
Something like that, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's a dark purple.
Dark purple.
Oh no, I think I'm in love.
Yeah, you like purple. So, okay, this is an interesting one. For Grissa, according to your
Yeah.
character, how attractive are you?
I mean, I would just say just completely normal. I'm not standing out by being very handsome, but not ugly either. I'm
Helgelin,
blending in.
would Redolin believe she's attractive?
Beauty is not of meaning. Who cares? Power is of meaning, not beauty.
Did you say color?
Power.
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 Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you said
So,
Color.
color.
I
I
like
just what?
purple. I only like Naruk.
so would Redolin say that her power makes her beautiful?
Yes, of course.
Hicks?
Wait,
Who doesn't
power-
like lightning?
the power to
Every
miss every
thunderstorm
spell.
is beautiful.
Probably also don't really
Be nice, Kaelin.
think that much about appearance. So everyone is average, I guess.
Kaelin,
Do you want my view of Kalen or like Kalen's view of
Kaelin's.
himself?
Yeah,
Kalen's?
everything from
I mean,
Kaelin.
yeah, I mean, Kalen obviously would rate himself a 10 out of 10. I mean, look at the pictures we got of the group. Kalen is definitely standing out as the most handsome in the group picture.
Okay, let's go to Tara.
You say so.
Not even gonna comment that.
She sees herself as average. I haven't really thought about it that much.
Okay, for Grissa, what is your most distinguishing feature?
Like the one that stands the most out. I mean, the occasional scar here and there, but the most distinguished would be that he has gray streaks in his hair for a young age.
Yeah, I get flashbacks to the subs I did for our YouTube trailers.
Yeah.
And hearing that phrase so many times.
That the gray streaks in his hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You liked it?
I wrote it a few times. Eric,
Answering the last question about how she views herself, she doesn't view herself as attractive at all. She was quite different from everyone she grew up with, so she doesn't fit what she thinks is attractive. And for this, probably she's dark purple, but her eyes are completely black, so there's no whites in them. So that's probably sets her apart quite a bit.
hey, Raglan.
Now we were at
What is your
the
most
distinguishing
distinguishing feature?
Well, I don't look all that unique. I look like an average half-elf, I would say. Maybe the long, shiny, dark hair.
Raven hair.
Raven is not black though.
Didn't she say black?
Dark brown.
Oh, brown. Cool. X.
Yeah, arm. Yeah. So
Your arm. What's so special about your arm?
it's not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool if you picked like a sorcerer or wizard and just had conjuring a mage arm or whatever, mage hand, and you had it like
Yeah.
standing at your elbow. Just
Proper Raymond
Now
style.
you're giving me ideas
My
what
arm
to do
actually
with my.
stops here, so I don't
Oh.
have an elbow.
Okay, so like up to the shoulder.
Yeah. Just
Kalen.
a small
Yeah, I don't think there's something called mage arm. It's only mage hand. So.
Yeah, I rephrased it. Okay,
We
I
could
did
make mage
rephrase
arm.
it. Homebrew.
Yeah.
Homebrew
Yeah.
the world, literally.
The power of imagination.
Kalen, what is your most
Oh,
distinguishing
it's my
feature?
turn. My turn. Okay, most distinguishing feature. Well, I mean, everybody thinks that he's short, but that is just a misconception about elves in general, because I don't know, everybody views them as like taller humans, but they're not, and they don't all have blonde hair. That is a misconception we get from the Hollywood movies, and so yeah, he has dark hair, and he's quite
Does
some
Kaelin know about Hollywood?
feminine features, and yeah, that's about it.
Some elves even have red hair. I've seen a few.
Yeah.
Sarah?
I've killed a few.
Well, right now it's probably the massive Black King's Warhammer and matching armor stands out a bit.
That's awesome. So old Ora just said the main rule of D&D is if the GM approves it, it's okay. So I approve of not using spike growth ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll think you'll have to give me a carrot for agreeing to that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Kalen's new toy, his new weapon, stands out. I mean, there won't be too many carrying such a weapon where we are currently.
It's possibly true.
Okay, I must just say that I looked at the overlay in the Twitch here. It was really cool.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond one.
Yeah, and I'm the next tanky one. What?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did we already? No, we haven't rolled for HP.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, we could do that now.
Yeah, we can actually. I mean, we are sitting here.
Yeah, we are.
So
After the break, if we're having a break, I don't have any dice with me right here. Or
Yeah.
we could roll online, of course.
We can roll online as well.
That's
Then
not as
everyone-
fun.
Do everyone
Oh,
have physical
nice.
dice at home?
Yeah, but does
I mean, here,
Tara have a webcam?
Mhm.
No. Or maybe I can check my laptop, maybe.
I'm just gonna get my dice. It's right here.
Oh, I actually don't have any dice at home,
You don't?
Wow.
but I'm not
Oh,
rolling
no,
for
you-
HP anyway, so I'm good.
I do have dice, but I don't have it right here.
I think the GM should have a health point, and when we take him down to 0, we win the campaign.
I do have a dice here. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Damn it. It's gonna be so cool.
Oh, Warlock, that was a D8.
That was a 19.
Yeah.
I get 190 HP. Anyway, do any one of you have any questions for the other characters? Been wondering about or want to ask?
Wait, are we finished? Was that everything?
Oh
Was
no,
that all the
there are
questions?
like 500 questions more.
Oh, okay.
I'm just asking if anyone have any questions in general, or if anyone in the chat have any questions.
I was kind of wondering, we kind of skipped one with was there any event or cause of these weaknesses
Oh,
from before? Which sounded kind of interesting if people are willing to share.
Void Cleaver. Enough said.
I want to hear your Naruk.
Yeah, no, she depending on what we will do like later and how much we will delve into her background, but she doesn't have a good record of good relationships necessarily. So she's quite uncertain because it's something she wants. So she doesn't want to be the one to ruin like the small kindlings of new relationships that she has. So that makes her kind of anxious about it.
I'm gonna go to Ragalim, but I also want to remind everyone to try to not overshare. And I'm doing it for Ragalim for some reason. Ragalim.
Do not.
He never shares anything, so I'm not really afraid of that.
Reason for my weakness being my love for my family is that I grew up alone with them. I love them more than anything in this world. So I would do anything.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have a lot of experience with not being taken seriously or listened to, so just stopped trying, I guess.
Kaylin, who mistreated you?
I don't think I can say that. I mean, he has had a past, and a lot has happened in the past. I mean, obviously, he has been around for 122 years, so yeah, there's a lot of potential that could have went wrong, but could have went right as well. And yeah, I don't think I'm at the point where I can share it.
Just means that there's more to come.
Oh yeah.
No, not an event per se, just enabling parents in her selfish, lazy ways.
They should be dead. Come on. That's how you write the backstory.
But we talked about that before stream, so I think everyone's parents are alive, but none of us have friends or something like that.
Well, I never knew mine, so.
My
Oh,
family is my friends.
except for Tara. Sarah knows.
Yeah.
Apparently my microphone was muted.
Wait,
Cool. You guys can hear me,
noticed.
but we have different sources for sound
Okay.
due to the weird way OBS wants us to set this up.
Hmm.
I have to do extra work on my own microphone because I can't use the CRISPR or anything. Cool. I see Kiko wanted a shout out for Victory Point in chat as he asked Figueroa where he bought his dice, which he knows very well, as he is the owner of the shop where he bought them. But that's the perfect time to shout out Victory Point, which is the store that hosts this stream, just not today. Today we're doing everything on our own due to us being at home. That's why the quality is so much poorer and we have no awesome overlay. Because I'm doing this and not them. I'm not the professional here.
Yeah.
And we're technically not streaming D&D. We're more like a social stream.
Yeah.
Okay, Figueroa, are you left or right-handed?
Right.
Naruk?
Although on the stream it looks like it's left.
Naruk, you right or left hand?
I haven't thought about it, so right-handed because that's what I am.
Helgelin?
Right-handed, I guess. I haven't thought much about it either. Any hand can be used to cast magic.
You're just as proficient with your left as your right when you were casting Firebolt, or just as improficient?
Yeah.
I was about to say, is she
Shut
proficient at all?
Shut up!
I'm guessing she's very proficient with her right hand, she's just been using her left so far.
Yeah,
Yep.
just practice so she can become ambidextrous.
Yes.
Well, although that is saying our overlay is nice, I think you should congratulate the developers of Discord for that. We're just copying Discord completely. X, are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Ellen?
Yeah, which one is it that
I was right-handed before as well.
I've never thought about it, but guess his dominant hand would be the right hand. But I think that he can almost do everything with his left hand as well. So.
We did notice in the start that he was not as proficient with his left. And now that he's using a different blade, we don't notice it as much.
At what point wasn't he proficient with his left hand?
Because you don't get your proficiency bonus on offhand attacks. And you did offhand attacks.
That
Yeah.
didn't necessarily have to be the left one.
No.
Could have been the other way around.
Yeah, but now he's using his weapon with both hands, so
Doesn't really matter.
Makes no difference anymore.
no, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, he's two-handing.
We have another participant on the stream, I see. In the top left corner, we have a dog.
That's my little girl.
Yeah, mine is like right there.
Sarah,
She lost interest.
do you prefer
Yeah,
a hand?
right-handed. Regular right hands, probably.
Boring.
Mm.
You're all way too vanilla.
I'm vanilla in
Right.
everything.
She's godlike.
Just
What
got
happened
my-
now?
What happened?
No, everyone just went so quiet. It was just a little lag, probably.
You were talking and you just stopped, so I didn't understand.
Very shy.
Okay, I'm skipping a lot of the questions because I don't really care much if you get sick or not. You do, most of you, I think.
What's your hand size? It's kind
Yeah.
of always.
And what sort of vocal tone do you have? They'll just have to listen to us.
Yes.
Eventually, we'll find our voices, I think.
Hopefully,
Also, I think the pictures describe a lot because we have described ourselves to the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just start with this one, which is kind of interesting. Fergrissa, where's your homeland?
My homeland is Tervalion,
Eric?
which is a city.
Yep. It's in North Remotdal.
Yep.
Yeah, mine is. I think you said it was 2 weeks from Fenton. Felton. It's a small village called Kerr. Even probably smaller than Fenton.
Felton.
Felton. I'm going to have that wrong forever. It's done now.
We did change the name of that village on the first pre-stream session we had in that village because I said the wrong name and we figured sounds better.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of making the world ourselves.
We were, actually quite close by.
Yeah, so you're a native to the area we're playing in.
Yep.
Helgalin, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm from Baldar, which is a coastal town. It's about 2 weeks walk from where we are now, I think.
Yeah.
So we were dragged quite far when we were kidnapped.
Yeah, that's where you met Fergrissa.
Yes.
Ix, how about you?
I'm from a large goblinoid tribe, one of the 7 big ones, and not too far from Paris hometown. What was it? A week travel?
Yeah, approximately, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in the. I don't remember what's it called. The
Grimotdal.
Grimotdal, yes.
Pretty cool name.
Thank you. And then we have Kaelon. Or do you remember the tribe's name?
Arokretch, or in common, it's Bloody Fang, I think, or something like that.
Remember myself, so that's good. So you made it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Kaelon?
Kaelin is from a place called Kadi. It's more like a region, like an area, not a city. And yeah, there are like multiple. I don't know. Is it like clans, like elves? Do they consider themselves like clans?
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, there are multiple clans living in that area, and yeah. And it was, I guess, was it 2 weeks as well?
It's a lot more, like a month or two maybe by foot.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Yeah, that would make sense, because I think last time you said it was like 2 weeks from Gelhammer. But I imagine it further away.
Yeah. Not a far distance. Yeah. And then the person we know the most about, where they're from, Tara?
Yeah, from Gelhammer. Yeah, everybody should know where it is right now. I think we had a couple of episodes in Gelhammer, big dwarven town.
Yeah, it's a nice place. We also found out that your family is actually from Hackelhammer.
Yeah, not sure where that is.
Different city.
Yeah, DM, when are we getting a map? Like a physical map?
You haven't seen the map?
We'll just have to buy it. I can actually possibly share the map here if we want. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do it. Share my screen.
Ooh.
Not sure if this is gonna work.
Go lab.
It's showing on the stream. I have a lot of pinpoints, which I'm not gonna show too many of.
Oh, nice.
Properly. I can't actually click
Yeah,
on it because then it goes away.
Yeah, but that's nice anyway.
But you guys are currently here. So that's cool. I'll take it away again because that was hard to deal with. And we don't want
Don't
to do
spoil it.
too much there, yeah. I'm afraid of hovering over the wrong token.
I mean, to be fair, it was quite small, so
Yes.
Lienter
it
was
was,
very well
it was hard to read.
Big bad evil guy is here.
Big bad evil guy is here, yeah. Nice.
Location for Kaelin's death.
Oh, did we lose someone
We
again?
lost Tara.
Vale.
Oh no, she died.
She was so
Like my-
surprised by the revelation of her homelands that she died.
Yeah. Spared.
Oh, I'm actually going to share it just one more time. I zoomed in.
Yeah, do it. Watch the stream.
Now you can see a little bit more.
Okay,
This
so now
is
we
the area
see-
we're currently playing in. This is Malathun. And this is Felton. And Gilhammer.
Oh, I was like, see that this is I needed this because
What
I
does
was
it say?
always picturing Gilhammer, like not east but west, different
So
side.
didn't we have a little
Yes, same, I think.
Hey,
Hey.
it's a party. Stop sharing before I click something wrong. Cool.
Hundreds of notes, print screen.
Yeah, we should just have a printout of like the map without any tokens,
Yeah.
and when we visit someplace, we can like make a sticker or make a note on it.
Yeah, that's a good
Or
idea.
explore the map. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I will get it to you. I will also try to make a copy of the world building tool where you guys can see anything that's sort of public knowledge. But I'll have to sort it or something to make that work.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have more questions. You're ready. You all
Yeah.
look very ready.
These
These are the hard-hitting ones. So for Grissa,
Hit me.
are you
Hello.
patriotic or a social outcast from your homeland?
That's a difficult one. I would say that he's a social outcast based on his what's it called? Fordommer. Prejudice, isn't it? Yep.
Naruk,
Same. She's an outcast. Didn't belong.
Helgalen,
Patriotic to my family and the area I grew up, but not patriotic to
the city.
guards and that kind of shit.
That sounded very much like Kaelin talking. X, how about you?
I'm an outcast.
I have infected the Ragaldan.
I just love that we have Tara coming up now, which is a combo breaker for this. Tara?
Oh, I think I'm probably an outcast too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, mostly been in my room alone most of my time. So
Kaelin?
I guess let's keep the streak going. So
we're all outcasts.
Okay,
Oh,
else.
come on, let's be real.
Everyone's outcast. I have a name for our group now. Bunch of outcasts. BOG.
Outcasts.
Where did the G come from, though?
I don't know.
Me
BOO.
neither. Me neither.
Ooh.
Okay, for Grissa, what is your opinion of home?
I mean, it's a good town. I grew up there, but didn't really spend much time there after a certain time.
Naruk?
I think it's changed when as she grew up, and as of right now, she's quite undecided.
Helgeland?
It's a good city. It's growing. There are a few people who are useless, but it's okay, I guess.
That was extremely vague, perfectly vague. X.
Yeah, I dislike it. I don't like anything about how it's. What's yeah. No.
Sarah?
My whole time.
Yeah.
It's like you can get anything in Gilham or everything's close. So
Kaelin?
I mean, it's a happy place and a beautiful place. It's just that Kalen is in some disagreements with the people living in the happy place. So,
Kaelin, what did you do?
I mean,
What did you do? Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Laugh says it all.
You
yeah.
might find out someday.
Yeah, probably.
You have to find out. Yeah. I cannot drop this bomb on you guys right now.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll ruin the surprise. Don't do
Yep.
it.
Well, this is supposed to simulate small talk while they were walking, so there are limits to what they would like. They wouldn't share what they normally wouldn't share. So
I think
That's
this one
right.
is interesting and you don't have to give details, but are your real reason for becoming an adventurer different from what you tell others? Teresa?
Well, I have kind of said why, actually. And the reason why, both in the last episode and earlier, actually.
Baruch?
yes, but there's more dimensions to it. I think she said, or in the trailer, she said to meet people, and that's certainly a big part of it. But there are some other motivations as well.
Helgeland?
Well, for the people who have been watching the stream, they know that what I told Maruk and what I told the rest of the bunch isn't the same thing. So,
So there are some inconsistencies.
yes.
Are
But
you
that's
done flashing your dice? No.
I will never stop flashing my dice.
We should just cut his audio when he says dice there.
Yeah, I will never stop flashing my.
Yes.
X. Are your real reason for becoming an adventurer different from what you tell others?
No, I'm not sure if I actually told so much about the reason, but I know Tella knows.
Basically, I think
I'm
you've only told
pretty
that
much
you're.
open once I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't make up some reason. At least.
I think you've only said that you're assisting Tara and keeping her safe.
Yeah.
How about you,
Well,
Tara?
Best bodyguard.
I think you said that you disliked, or you. I think you've said like you dislike goblins or something like that.
I've at least said that they're not nice.
Yeah.
And I would probably kill one if I saw one. So yeah. I also think I mentioned that there was an incident that made me, but I didn't go really into it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The sound cut out. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was just the sound cut out when you
Oh, yeah.
explained. So it was just so perfect, right when you explained it. So I
Answer.
didn't mean to.
What did you say? You said the real reason was that.
No, I think I said it was an incident that caused me to leave my tribe, but really go into the details.
Yeah. How about you, Tara?
to find sin, that's the main goal. But it's also like to prove ourselves, kinda. That just not a lazy, know it all, I guess.
Kaelin?
I mean, Kaelin wants to become the greatest assassin the world has ever seen. I think that's pretty clear. But there are, I mean, there's more to it, which hasn't been revealed yet.
Interesting.
Obstacles.
I think the next questions there are too hard to answer. We can do this one, even though everyone watching the stream can't see it for themselves. But do you have any particularly high or low ability scores? Regressa?
Strength. It was actually intelligence, but now it's strength.
Oh, did you use your Iron Stone on your intelligence or your level?
Level. No one's taking away my mind.
So now you're smarter,
A little bit.
even though it's not showing.
Recklessness is not a sign of being smart.
How about you, Narek?
I think strength and charisma is equally as low. So yeah, those two.
How about you, Rogalyn?
Charisma is quite high naturally, but strength is very low, so very puny.
How low is your strength at the moment?
7.
7, yeah. You're very
So I
like
can barely
weak
carry
person.
my own weight.
Yeah. That would be very noticeable while you're walking around. It's like you're barely filling out your robes.
Yeah.
How about you, Hicks?
Well, I'm full in dex. I have -2 to charisma. 6 in charisma, I think.
Nice.
It's my lowest.
I think we can just all agree that we're going to skip Tara. We don't want to hear this.
Yep.
Next, any skills yet? I think.
Do you have a +1 in everything, or is there anything you have just a 0 for?
I have +2 in everything. Because
Oh my god.
Even worse.
Do you have +3 or 4 in anything?
everything, I get 2 +4s, 3 +2s, and 1 +3.
And then she gets all the great gear as well. It's not
And
fair.
the battle set, keep them close.
Yeah. She's the winner. Kaelin?
Well, he's not the strongest, but he's dexterous and intelligence, and he knows how to twist his words. He's a word connoisseur, so
Wait a minute. Let me make sure.
yeah. Although he's old, he's not very wise.
He's learned
Yeah.
nothing.
Nope, not at
No,
all.
because
Pride will be a
reasons.
downfall.
For Rissa, how have these scores affected your life so far?
The ability scores.
Yeah.
Well, intelligence. I mean, every investigation check and other things. Like when Ron, that was an intelligence check, if saving throw, if I can't remember wrongly. Actually, that fucked me because I rolled the DC, but it was -1, so I went 1 under, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that one.
Okay, Naruk.
I think I've and maybe I've done this wrong, but I think that it's kind of opposite. So she's, because of her life, she has the stats that she does, or her life up until now. So she hasn't had too much opportunity to necessarily develop, for instance, her charismatic skill. So that's why they're so low.
Helgelin.
Well, working on a very low strength is sometimes hard, but I'm trying to use my mage hand to help me with whatever I can, and it normally does what it needs to do.
That's probably why you're still weak.
Yes.
Relying on your magic too much.
My mage hand can do all the weeding. I don't
Yeah.
have to do it in vegetable garden.
How about you, Hicks? So how have these scores affected your life so far?
I don't know. Or maybe if I had a bit more charisma and could make or force my will on other people, maybe I wouldn't have had to leave my tribe at all. Maybe I would have become the person I thought I would.
Interesting. Tara, have they negatively affected you in any way?
Well, yeah, everything comes so easy for her. That's why she is the way she is. Why she is lazy and nothing piques her interest. So she just don't bother with doing it.
Fantastic. So many questions there. I just want to skip all of them.
Wait, you're not gonna ask me?
No, I didn't care about you.
Fair enough.
Okay, you can say your answer.
I don't want to anymore.
That is so Kaelin of you.
No, but I mean, the stats have made Kalen to the person he is, and I have also put him in the situation he is right now, and the place where he is right now. So everything is kind of like full circle.
Would you say it affected your personality?
Yeah, definitely.
Tara, you already basically answered this, but would you say it affected your personality? Your sound cut out, I think.
No sound.
That's yeah, already answered this on the last question, probably.
Yeah. Hicks,
Yes.
Yeah. of course it does. A bit of a weird question, really, because you're made up of your stats, really. But Raglan,
What is the question this time?
did your stats affect your personality or the?
My personality. Well, of course, my power always affects my personality. My weakness with the strength, that doesn't affect my personality. I can get around that problem.
Which kind of means it affected your personality. Cool. Eric,
I think her highest stat being wisdom and one of her lowest being charisma made it difficult for her to make friends because she was kind of an old person, young body. So she found it difficult to find common ground with her peers. So probably that.
how about you, Fergusa?
Low intelligence, not thinking consequently. Yes, I started with 7 in intelligence.
You've been growing
So,
a
yeah.
lot this last month.
Yeah, I mean, 7 episodes in, I'm suddenly a normal person.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
You would.
Yeah, so let's go to more hard-hitting deep dive questions. I'll start with you again, Fergusa. Question is, how do you feel about other races? But I'll be more specific about the other races in the group, or if you have a special race that you dislike or like extra much.
I don't. For Grissa, don't judge people by their race, but more of their actions and attitude towards others. So, no.
How about you, Naruk?
She's not familiar with so many races, but but she's been quite alone, and being a tiefling, there weren't too many of those around. So she tends to think well of people that are different, because she was different herself.
Galadhmir, do you have any?
I would say potential and loyalty to the group is a lot more important than race to me.
Picks, except for goblins? Are there any other races you don't like that much?
Orcs as well, don't like them. Starting to be distrusting of Elven women. Yeah, just if there are any other races I've encountered that I don't have a good experience with, I probably will dislike them as well.
Probably most of them so far.
Yeah.
Tara?
I do like dwarves.
Really. Yes. She doesn't really look at race so much. She has heard a lot about goblins though, so it's a little don't care too much for other goblins than Higgs.
How about you, Kaelin? Your 122 years, what have you encountered?
Probably most of the races. And Kaelin views them all as like equal. Maybe elves have a slight advantage over every other race, but just slightly.
Especially elven women.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You plead the fifth.
So,
I'm not
Kaelin,
at liberty to say.
Were there any traumatic experience in your early years? Examples are death of a family member, abandonment, orphaned at an early age, or something like that.
Yeah, I lost friends on the way. I've lost yeah, there were some emotional battles, definitely. And yeah, what else was there? Can you read the question again?
Were there any traumatic experience in your early years? Death of a family member, abandonment, orphaned at an early age, stuff like that.
Yes, but I can't go into the details of it.
Tara,
So yeah, emotional battles.
do you identify with any of this?
One time she had to make her own dinner because her parents was kinda mad at her. But yeah, no, not lately.
So family
Good
squabbles.
child. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks.
No,
No,
not
everything.
except for being born into a goblin tribe. Well, he didn't really fit in. But
You identify as a different race, or
no, but I don't think I really identify as a goblin either. Though I'm just six.
cool. Helgelin?
No, I have a great family. Had a good childhood with them.
You sound kind of like called, like hypnotized or brainwashed to repeat this phrase over and over and over again.
Under
I'm not
dread.
brainwashed.
It's so perfect. Lark?
Yeah, there's been lots. I think we've touched on it on stream also. Maybe the most prominent one being the loss of Fen. Yeah, definitely there's been some traumatic happenings in her life.
How about you, Ferguson? All roses or
Yes, I would say since he got taken away at an early age and what followed after that has both given him much trauma, but gratitude as well.
Cool.
I'm not gonna say more than that.
That's perfect. I'll have to watch the stream to find out more about Fergrissa and the other members. Okay, Fergrissa, briefly describe a defining moment in your childhood and how it influenced your life.
In my childhood, yeah, that's the same moment I would say when he got taken away, because that's what made him what he is and what he does today.
Naruk?
Yeah, I can't remember word for word exactly what I revealed to Revgalan and on stream, but something happened which resulted in Fen dying, and that is one of the things that makes her uncertain and makes her life difficult. Mhm.
Revgalan, do you have any events, defining moments?
Any moments in my childhood, I would guess, just would be the whole scene I grew up in, being confined in Hermitage with my family. So it's not one simple event that shaped me as.
Would you say that you always had your powers, or were those revealed to you at a later stage? Or is that something you want to not...
From the very beginning. I was surrounded by magic in my family and in our farm.
That's something that's just been natural for your entire life?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, it would probably be when the first time I saw the legendary monk warriors of our tribe train in the training grounds. Gave me awe and inspiration to
Cool.
be that person myself.
Sarah, did you not receive dinner one time? Your sound is cutting out now.
The day Atal Drow visited the forge for the first time, maybe.
Interesting. We've never heard about a Drow before. Kellen?
Well, the day he realized he wasn't the strongest in his family.
Did he ever realize this? What?
That was deep. That was a deep one.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that.
Gasp.
Did you say too much now?
Nope. Just the perfect amount.
Let's continue with you. I think we do a few more questions and then we take a short break.
And then we roll HP.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And I'm also,
Yes,
I'll
have to remember to.
I already rolled an 8. You have to trust me on that.
No, you have to do it on camera.
We're gonna roll like this then, like. Whoop.
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Me neither.
We're gonna roll and trust each other. That's cool. Except for Raglan. I don't trust Raglan.
I don't trust Tara.
Anyway.
Well, she only get max 6 HP anyway, so.
The other person I don't
I'm
trust.
going to get on HP though.
Kellen, do you or did you have any role models? Do you have any heroes or idols, either contemporary or from legend?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is part of how Kalen got raised. I mean, he did meet some role models on the way. People that helped him on his adventure and somewhat had like a impact on his life. He definitely remembers those persons. And
So
I mean, you
Narok,
met us.
I like that we basically did the same joke. Tara, do you have any heroes, idols, role models?
Well, there is Sun. She looks up to a lot. The most amazing person in the world in her eyes. And there's also Higgs with his determination. Kinda pushed her out the door. So yeah, she admires Higgs's dedication a lot as well.
Thanks.
I used to idolize monk warriors of my tribe, but I came to realize that I can do better and be better. So I was really just finding my own path.
Helgeland,
I look up to the most is my mother. She's a very powerful woman. I would trust anything she says to me.
before we go to Naruk, I just want to comment on Oldovar's comment, which is everyone looks up to Fergusa because, as stated earlier in the stream, he is the tallest.
True.
That's true.
Yeah. Narok had several figures in her life that cared for her, and so she learned and appreciated that greatly, and tries to do that for others as well, because it meant a lot to her.
Fergusa?
He did have one, but not anymore.
Okay, that is perfectly vague. I can't wait to figure out more about what you mean.
It will reveal itself later in the story.
We're just gonna have to play or watch, depending on who we are. Are we us or are we them?
Yep.
Anyway, do you have any dreams or ambitions?
Yeah, getting stronger without doing too much harm to others. But I would say that is the main reason and main ambition right now.
Okay. Naruk, do you have any dreams or ambitions?
Finding her place and finding her confidence.
Raglan?
Gaining power, both my own and power in numbers.
Hicks, do you have any dreams or ambitions?
Yeah, to become the greatest monk. There is on this planet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Tara?
No, not really. She's just, trying to give a fuck, I guess.
Good answer. Good answer. Dylan?
ambitions. I mean, he he wants to become the greatest assassin the world has ever seen. So yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, I think that's our cutoff point for our break. Usually I ask people to ask questions, but that's ongoing as we speak, so we'll just be back in about 15 minutes. And that's good. See you all.
See you later.
See you all. Bye bye. So long.